Let me say this once, and let it sink in. No one is coming to save you. Not your parents, not your partner, not your boss, not some miracle, not even your future self. You've been waiting for what? For the perfect day? For motivation? For someone to notice how hard life's been? Wake up. You've mistaken your life for a movie, where the hero suffers in silence and then, bam! One magical moment changes everything. That's not how this works. In real life, people sink. In real life, the silence stays silent, unless you break it. You keep saying, "I'll figure it out eventually. I just need time. I'm not ready yet." BS. You're hiding behind excuses. You're hoping someone else will do the hard part for you. But here's the truth. You're alone. And that's not a tragedy. That's your greatest weapon. Because once you accept that no one's coming, you finally stop waiting. You stop playing the victim. You stop hoping for rescue and start building your own damn ladder. Let me give you a number. According to psychology research, most people spend over 7 years of their lives just waiting for the right time. 7 wasted years. That's not growth. That's rot. Hope is not a strategy, and waiting is just fear wearing a disguise. You know exactly what you need to do, but you've been lying to yourself day after day. You've told yourself you're not ready, that you need more time, that you're too tired, too broken, too old. Lie. 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 You've built a comfortable little prison out of excuses, and every day you stay there, the walls grow higher. This world isn't waiting for you. No one is watching. No one is cheering. No one is clapping when you choose to get up, and no one's booing when you quit. That's the terrifying freedom of adulthood. No one cares if you succeed. No one stops you from failing. It's all on you. So stop waiting for life to hand you purpose. Stop begging for clarity. Decide, right now, that your life is your responsibility. If you're tired of being average, then stop doing what average people do. If you want out, then get up and start climbing before time buries you alive. The harsh truth, no one is coming. But the beautiful truth, you don't need anyone. You've got breath, you've got strength, you've got today. Now move. So here we are. You've finally accepted that no one is coming. Good. Now comes the hard part. You must become your own savior, because the world doesn't need more victims. It needs warriors. But you? You've been busy coddling your fear, feeding your doubt, binge-watching distractions, and calling it coping. Let me break it to you gently. Actually, no. Let me break it to you brutally. Self-pity is poison. It convinces you that you deserve comfort before effort, that healing must come before action, that clarity must come before commitment. Wrong. Action brings clarity. Action heals. Action builds momentum, not the other way around. You don't become confident and then act. You act again and again. And one day you realize, I don't need confidence. I just need to keep moving. Here's the truth. You are the storm you've been waiting for. Not your past, not some book, not some guru. You. You're the one who saves the day, or you're the one who watches it burn. Let me give you a mental image. You're in a deep river, drowning, and instead of swimming, you're holding a stone labeled excuses. And you keep shouting, "Someone throw me a rope," but no one's listening, because they're all holding their own stones. They're drowning too. This is life. Everyone's struggling. Everyone's scared. Everyone's fighting a war you don't see. And that's why it's not personal when no one comes to help you. They can't. So what do? You let go of the stone. You stop asking. You start acting. You stop waiting for a rope. You start building a raft, one paddle stroke at a time. And when your raft leaks, you patch it. When you fall off, you climb back up. That's what self-rescue looks like. It's not pretty. It's not perfect. It's not poetic. It's ugly. It's frustrating. It's lonely, but it's real. And that makes it powerful. Here's a fact for you. Research by Harvard Health 2020. People with an internal locus of control, those who believe they are responsible for their lives, are up to 70% more likely to overcome anxiety, depression, and burnout. Why? Because they don't wait. They move. Even when they're scared, even when it hurts, even when nothing makes sense. That's the kind of person you need to become. The kind who saves themselves, not once, not twice, but every damn day. And if you're waiting for a sign, this is it. Stop whining. Stop hoping. Start building. You don't need a hero. You need discipline. You need grit. You need ownership. You need to look in the mirror and say with your chest, I don't need saving. I need to get to work. And then you do it anyway. You've heard the truth. No one's coming. And yes, that sucks. But here's what's more powerful than waiting for help. Doing it anyway. You don't feel motivated? Do it anyway. You're tired? Do it anyway. You're scared? Do it anyway. That's where strength is built. Not in ease, not in comfort, but in the decision to move, even when it hurts. Every day you have two choices, comfort or progress. One feels good now, the other changes your life. You think successful people wake up inspired every day? Hell no. They just act. They set the alarm. They show up. They do the reps. They fail. They bleed. And they do it all over again. Not because they feel like it, but because they gave themselves no other option. You've given yourself too many exits, too many maybes, too many I'll try and someday. Cut the escape routes, burn the safety nets, make it hurt if you quit. Because the life you want, it doesn't care about your feelings. It responds to your effort. It grows through your consistency. You don't have to believe in yourself yet, you just have to move. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the damn first step. And when that step feels small, take it anyway. When you fall, stand up anyway. When no one claps, keep going anyway. You want the secret? It's not motivation, it's movement. Small, quiet, relentless. Do it when you don't want to. Do it when it makes no sense. Do it when no one's watching. And then, one day, you'll look back and realize you became your own savior. Not by screaming, not by waiting, but by acting one brutal, honest, disciplined day at a time. Now here's your final choice. You can scroll to the next video, go back to distractions, back to wishing, back to nothing, or you can decide, right now, to change your life. Shut this video. Close your excuses. Stand the hell up. And do it anyway. You owe that to yourself. Not someday, not later. Now.